So our fans requested that we do a taste test of edible cookie dough. And that's what you're gonna watch me eat today, is a lot of edible cookie dough. Okay, I'm gonna start with not the one I was just holding. How about that? I'm gonna start with Nestle Toll House edible cookie dough. This is packaged kind of like ice cream. And I guess you're just supposed to eat it like ice cream. How much edible cookie dough are you supposed to eat in one sitting, I wonder? This says serving size is 2 tablespoons, so not very much, unfortunately, for people who really want to have some fun. Ooh, this is weird. It's like this. It's like, I'm trying to think, maybe like, yeah, Play-Doh. It's like eating Play-Doh. I think the key is that this actually tastes pretty good. I feel like cookie dough, to be good, needs some salt. I'm worried a lot of these aren't gonna have enough salt. This tastes pretty good. So along with like these edible cookie doughs that are packaged for eating out of the container like a pervert, I also got like cookie dough that's intended to be cooked in an oven, but that it says safe to eat raw. That counts. So I'm gonna try this. This is a Pillsbury chocolate chip cookie dough. Pardon. These come in, I mean, that's a perfect little bite. It's a good little snack, isn't it? Oh. So, right off the bat, I do think cookie dough that's intended to be baked and to eventually become cooked cookies, I think it might taste a little bit better. It has that slightly grainy texture that I think that's like what you want from edible cookie dough. That's like, it was always like a forbidden fruit kind of thing. So the more that it's like cookie dough that you're not supposed to eat, the better. That's where I'm landing on it. So far I think that I like this Pillsbury better than I like this. Next, I'm going to try Pillsbury cookie dough with Oreo pieces. This is news to me. It sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Especially to eat raw. Here's where I can talk about the fact that I've never really cared much for the word cookie. So you bake them. Call them bakies. That's where. So these are bigger chunks. They're an absolutely hideous color. That doesn't look like something you should eat, does it? That's good. What you're getting here is like, this is really good. This tastes like dough. This tastes like uncooked. You are not supposed to eat it dough. It tastes like a sugar cookie with a little bit of chocolatey flavor in it, or a little bit of salt. It has that graininess. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Is that gross? ASMR? So far, that's my favorite. Okay, so next I'm gonna eat straight up sugar cookie dough from Pillsbury. I think I don't know why, if the world has always had the ability to make cookie dough that you can safely eat raw, why it took so damn long. I bet a lot of people got sick before they decided to do this. Smaller morsel. I'm gonna bake a bunch of these after I do this taste test. And I think that's gonna be really fun. Does everyone think that's gonna be fun?
I don't know what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna bake a bunch of cookies.
I don't think they'll bake.
No, it's made for baking.
It is?
Yeah.
Is it also made for eating? Yeah. Oh, eat or bake.
Yeah.
Wow, science is amazing.
Cookies later.
Making cookies.
Yes!
I was like pulling teeth. So this is just straight, this tastes like dough, which is good, grady texture, but there's not a lot of nuance to this sugar cookie dough. It needs more salt. It needs something. Not as good as the Oreo variety, which I'm now, I don't know, deeply in love with, I guess. So here's another made to be eaten with a spoon variety. Sorry, I'm cleaning the other one off my spoon. I guess I can use my mouth. Man, it's kind of hard. It doesn't want to go anywhere. It still doesn't. So this is the Cookie Dough Cafe. Is this a real establishment? Let me know in the comments if you work at or own Cookie Dough Cafe. This is creamier than the Toll House edible variety. No. Oh, it comes with a little spoon. That's cute. Are you meant to eat this whole thing? No. A serving size is half of a container, and this container is tiny, so that feels like a real cop-out to me. The women-owned business, though. But I don't love this. It tastes to me a little bit like, it tastes like it's been sitting around a little bit. I'm not in love with it, unfortunately. Okay, there's some other weird ones too. So then there's this whole like bite-sized kind of variety like this. So this is sprinkle edible cookie dough. This is from Walmart. It's a market side brand. And they look good. They are good. Very doughy. Very much like something you're not supposed to be eating, which is a good thing. Slightly weird flavor, maybe from the sprinkles. Yeah, the more I'm eating this, the less I like it, to be honest. It's too floury tasting, is what I'm getting from this. Don't buy those. Okay. But I got another market side variety. I got the chocolate chips. So I'm gonna try them. Maybe they're better. They probably are not, but I have to try. No, they are much better. Yeah, these actually, the chocolate chips in this taste better than any of the chocolate chips I've tasted so far. Semi-sweet. So eating this whole thing isn't like super like cloyingly sweet. That's pretty good. Could use a little more salt, but so this also says no eggs, ready to eat and bakeable. So like if you get bored of eating raw cookie dough, you can preheat the oven and you can actually make cookies. What a world. These are the Toll House, bite-sized, made to be eaten with your fingers. So these look way, way more like the cookie dough that you find in, way more like the cookie dough that you find in ice cream. You know what I mean? They're covered in powder, which I don't love, just so they don't stick to one another, I suppose. These have a very strong something flavor. It's like an extract kind of flavor, I think. I think it's a lot of vanilla extract. And I don't necessarily love it. Yes, vanilla extract is listed on here. It makes these too sweet. I don't think I would be able to eat that many of these. What does this say? You can probably bake these too, right? Thoughtful portions. 1 portion equals 12 bites. Okay. Well, that's fun. I really think what these would be good for, unfortunately, is sprinkling them on vanilla ice cream. But at that point, you can probably just buy cookie dough ice cream. And I We have a ranking of the best cookie dough ice cream on our website, so that's helpful for you, huh? So Ben & Jerry's also makes edible cookie dough bites. These said keep frozen, which I did not do. I put them in the refrigerator. They've been in the refrigerator for a few days at least, but they smell okay, so I'm gonna eat them. That's how much I love and care about all of you. I trust Ben & Jerry with my life. And so far, this is definitely the best like snackable bite. It has that floury flavor, but it's not overpoweringly floury. That's good. I don't know why you'd want them frozen though. Like you're supposed to eat them frozen right out of the freezer, which seems like they would just be really hard. Where I'm being here is chewy and enjoyable. But if you buy cookie dough ice cream and you're like, it doesn't have enough cookie dough in it, you can buy these and you can sprinkle it on there. And then you're really in business. So here's another variety that I know I've seen like at stores or whatever. Eat it raw or eat it baked. This is Gooey Brownie by Dew. Is that what it's called? D-E-U-X, I think so. This is also vegan and gluten-free cookie dough. Let's see what it's like. It looks like brownie batter, and that's a good thing. Look at that. Hot damn. Wow, this looks like a very, very indulgent experience. Unfortunately, it tastes very bad. Yeah, whatever they've made this with is very bitter. I actually don't like overly sweet things, but I think this is pushing it a little bit. Great texture, kind of. There's like a very like oaty kind of like consistency to it. It's almond butter, maple syrup, and oat flour are the top ingredients. So it also contains reishi mushroom powder. So this is like, I don't know why you'd make cookie dough kind of like a health food, but I don't love that. I wouldn't buy that again. Next we have, these are the last two actually. This is a company called Eat Pastry, and these are also vegan and gluten-free. So I have two of them. I have, oh shit. So this one's gluten-free and this one's regular. That's what we have going on here, but they are both vegan and non-GMO. I'm actually gonna try the one that has gluten in it first. Looks like that. Very cookie dough-ish. So for vegan dough, I think that's pretty good. Excellent consistency, good dough flavor. Can also be baked. You're gonna have cookies in 8 to 10 minutes. Yeah, that's really good. So I was gonna say, I wonder if since these edible ones don't have egg, I wonder if other ones are inadvertently vegan, but it looks like a lot of them have butter in it and that prevents them from being vegan. If you don't eat any animal products, I think that's a very good option. Sorry, I just threw my spoon. So this is same company, Eat Pastry, but this is the gluten-free version. It's it's much stiffer. Like, I don't know if you can see, it's just like more stiff. I don't know how else to say it. I mean, it obviously tastes different. It's made with a gluten-free flour blend, which is oat and brown rice. And the second ingredient is earth balance, which is a margarine, and then water, salt, etc., etc. Unfortunately, it's sugary, it's sweet. If you don't eat gluten, you want to desperately want to eat cookie dough. I bet you'd think this was pretty good. If you do eat gluten, I don't think you should buy this. It reminds me of, do you remember when you used to make homemade Play-Doh? Like, it was rainy outside and your mom was like, here's a project to do. Have you ever done that, Justine?
Yeah.
Okay. But like the smell of that is like very flowery and like, that's kind of what that reminds me of.
We used to make, what was it called? Borax?
Okay.
More like homemade slime, I guess. I think it's a similar smell.
Yeah, and kind of salty and kind of weird.
Yeah, salty.
Okay. So, I would say my takeaway from this is that you should buy this cookie dough, whether you want to cook it or eat it. It's really good. To me, it has the best raw dough flavor. And I think you want, if you're eating cookie dough, you want that raw dough flavor without being too sweet, like the straight up sugar cookie dough. And then if you want morsels that you can pop in your mouth and eat like a snack, I would buy these Ben & Jerry ones. And, okay, so this is so weird. So these also say, why does it have eggs in them? These actively have eggs in them, just so everyone's aware. Isn't that weird?
They're just like, it's edible because go for it.
So basically the takeaway here is that all cookie dough is edible.